Hi there, today we are going to talk about integration by partial fractions, and we've been given your first example to be integrate 7 into brackets x squared minus 14x dx. The first thing that you need to do here is to factor out the denominator, which will give us as x into brackets x minus 14 dx. So the first thing that you need to do when it comes to partial fractions is add the integral sign, then a over x, which is this x here, plus b over the integral sign, and here you also add the dx into brackets x minus 14, then dx. So the next step, you have to get rid of the integral sign together with the dx, whereby we're going to have that it is 7 into x into brackets x minus 14 equals to a over x plus b over x minus 14. When you're calculating any fraction, the first thing that you need to do is find out the LCM, which will be x into brackets x minus 14. So this x and this x, they cancel each other out, so you're left with a into brackets x minus 14 plus b. The x minus 14 and x minus 14, they cancel each other, you're left with x. B multiplied by x is bx, going to say equals to 7. So when we open up the bracket, it's going to be ax minus 14a plus bx equals to 7. As we can see here, the ax plus bx, they are like terms, but you don't have any value that represents them. So we're going to say that a plus b equals to 0. I've just left out the x value alone out. So here we're left with negative 14a equals to 7, making the value of a to be negative a half. So let's go on. We saw that a plus b equals to 0, and the value of a, we've seen that it's negative a half. So we're going to say negative a half plus b equals to 0, making our b to be a half. And from the technique that we saw that is used in partial fraction, we saw that it was a over x, and the value of a is negative a half, so you just replace it, so it will be negative a half over x. We add the integral sign together with the dx, plus b, which is a half, over x minus 14, the integral sign together with the dx. So when we integrate that, we're going to have that it is negative a half ln x plus a half ln x minus 14 plus c. So simple as that. Let's go on to our next example, which is 5 minus x over 2x squared plus x minus 1. We integrate it. So the first thing that we saw that is that you need to first factor out the denominator, and after you have factored it out, you're going to get that it is 2x minus 1 and x plus 1 dx. So we rewrite it here again, which is going to be a over x plus 1 plus b over 2x minus 1. Remember the dx value, the dx. So we later get rid of that dx, whereby we're going to have that it is 5 minus x over x plus 1 and 2x minus 1 equals 2, and that's what you're left with. We then find the LCM of what we have after the LCM, which will be x plus 1 and 2x minus 1. So here is going to be 5 minus x equals to, this x plus 1 cancels with this, so you're left with a into brackets 2x minus 1 plus b into bracket 2x minus 1 cancels out with 2x minus 1, so you're left with x plus 1. So multiply by x plus 1. So it will be, when we open up the bracket, 2ax minus a plus bx plus b. So we take the like terms together and join them, and as you can see here, 2ax and bx are like terms, so we can say that 2ax plus bx, and as you can see here, we see that we can say that it is equals to negative x, since it's the only value that has an x value on this other side. So we can also get rid of this x and say that negative 1 equals to 2a plus b. It's as simple as that. So let us go back again and see which other values are similar here. You can see that negative a and b, they're the only ones left. So we can say that negative a plus b equals to 5. 5 equals to negative a plus b. Simple as that. So we are trying to find the value of a and b in here. So we can use any method that you prefer, just any method you prefer. So I'm going to use my method here, whereby I'm going to just subtract it here, the whole equation. So b minus b is 0, so it cancels each other out. 2 minus a, it's going to be 3a. Negative 1 minus 5, it's going to be negative 6. So here the value of a will be negative 2. So we try and find the value of b, whereby we're going to say negative 1 equals to 2. The value of a is negative 2 plus b, whereby negative 4 plus b goes to negative 1. When we bring negative 4 this side, it becomes a positive. So negative 1 plus 4, we get it that it is 3. So the value of b will be 3. So we just rewrite it the way we had. The value of a is negative 2. So we're going to say negative 2 over x plus 1 dx plus 3 over 2x minus 1 dx, and the integral sign, then you integrate it, which will be negative 2 ln x plus 1 plus 3 over 2 ln 2x minus 1 plus c. And that's the solution to that question. Thank you for watching. Remember to share and subscribe.